Good evening. Welcome you all for isoTalks 2024, presented by Society of Chemical and Process Engineering students. A little bit about isoTalks. isoTalks is a webinar series featuring an idol in the industry to pitch the gap between higher education and the industry. So this will be a great chance for all the undergraduates to clarify their doubts and fears that they have before entering the industry. So this is a kind of discussion. So if you have any question, feel free to ask. You can even use the chat. You can drop a message. So I believe this will be a great chance to implant the seeds of professional integrity, which will help to build up strong and stable careers. So as SCAPES, we have organized 12 isotope sessions before. So this is our 13th and proud extension of it. So to begin with, I will introduce the guest speaker today. He is a proud graduate of Department of Chemical and Process Engineering, University of Peradeniya, and currently works as a consultant at Environmental Engineering and Industrial Solutions Lanka Private Limited, and also a visiting lecturer at the Faculty of Engineering of University of Jaffna and University of Peradeniya. So please welcome Engineer Akalanka Rathnayake. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, all. First of all, it's a really pleasure to participate the isoTalks as a guest speaker because I am a organizing committee member of the isoTalks series, I think 2022-2023. Now I become a speaker in that series. It's a really pleasure feeling, and also I need to thank to our academic staff. They are the reason I convert as a speaker here today. So I express my warm gratitude to our academic staff to give me this kind of coverage and this kind of knowledge to perform in the industry, and all, as well as to become a visiting lecturer in the academic stages. Thank you for everyone for this. And the discussion to give me the topic bridging the gap from university to industry. All around the world, engineers and also other professionals, they're talking about this bridging the gap from university to industry, because they know there is a gap between the industry and academic world. But the thing is, university can fill that gap. Easily we can fill that gap. The reason is students don't know how to fill that gap. That's why industrial people said, we don't know how to fill this gap, how we can fill that gap, these kind of things. But university can. Moving on to our discussion, you can see this. This is a cocoon, the butterfly cocoon. You are in here because you are going to be a butterfly, a beautiful butterfly, and fly all around the industrial world. Before that, you need to live in here. Compared to you as a butterfly, think about this. This is your university. This is the university. Butterfly absorb everything from this cocoon. That butterfly absorb color, and butterfly absorb strength, and also the feathers, everything. That butterfly, students can get knowledge and get skills, and they can enter the industrial world. But the thing is, if you need to enter the industrial world, first you need to get everything from the university. That's a problem. Our lectures and our course content is ready to give you everything. But the thing is, students don't like to get it. I don't know what is the reason. Including me. I'm also passing that stage. Then we are thinking, I don't know. We are thinking why we need to get these points. why we need to get this knowledge to the industrial world. We are thinking like that. But the point is, we need to get everything to become this kind of butterfly in the industrial world. If you need to become this kind of butterfly, you need to absorb everything. These are some kind of memes from the Facebook. I am also extracting from the Facebook. You guys also sharing these kind of memes. I'm also sharing joke memes in the Facebook every time, but I didn't share these kind of memes. The reason is these things is nonsense, because a lot of people, I heard from lot of people, my seniors and a lot of people, they are telling me the Excel and the Word is the industry. If you can handle Excel, if you can handle Word, you can work in the industry. I don't know. I can't work like that. There is Excel, there is Word. We need that. But we need our knowledge, basics. This first meme, using my college degree to copy and paste Excel all day. Yes, you become like this joker. You recently, after you passed out, you are going to work as an engineer. Some are going to work as an instructor or lecturer, the academic world. The lot of people, 80% of the people going to industry. They are try to go to the industry and work as an engineer or work as executive or work as a trainee. Then your supervisor going to give you data set. Please enter this data sheet to the Excel sheet. You are going to get that experience. Yes, I'm also get that experience in my training sessions. In that data set, why that supervisor give you that data set? Because that company has secretaries and assistants and typists, a lot of people. But he give you that data set to enter the Excel. The reason is you need to think why we need that data set. Where is this data set coming from? And what can we do from that data set? That's what you need to think. But unfortunately, we are thinking, yeah, this is Excel. We can copy and paste. It's easy. Then the thing is, you need to use your basics. Think about that. The data set and what is coming from and what I can do from that data set. That's the learning process in the industry. You need to convert your knowledge to the industry. That's the thing. The bridge can't build by other people. That bridge need to build from you, because you have the basics from the university. Then you need to create a relationship between the university degree and the industrial applications. Second one, why should we hire you? If some people ask this problem, why should we hire you? They don't know the answer. The answer is you can tell, I have passion for this. And I follow the design course. That design course, I design a menu operation column or distillation column. Then I follow this kind of courses. Then I need to apply this theoretical knowledge to the industry. That is my passion. That's why you need to hire me. That's the answer you need to give. But the thing is, a lot of people think, yeah, because you are hiring, I need money. That's the reason for this participate for the interview. Third one, when you are graduating and you don't even remember what you studied, you are screwed, because you can't survive in the industrial world, because you need everything. In my experience, I work 1.5 years in the industry now. My experience, I use every courses, every lecture notes. I use lecture notes. Sometimes I use past lecture notes to get the knowledge, because I need that in the industry. And third one, fourth one, I don't like this. When your job is pointless, but you still need money. Don't do this. You have passion, guys. That's the reason you come to the chemical and process engineering department. You have passion for this. You can enjoy your job if you find a relative job. If you can't find a relative job, you need to create a relationship between this job and the academic degree. Then you can enjoy your degree. That's the last meme, the relationship between degree and you. You can find it. Before you complain, think about it. How what is the relationship between my courses and this job? Okay, try to find it. And also, I think last week I saw another meme. Lot of people, lot of graduate people, graduate students, my batchmate also, they are posting, selling my degree, not used. Honestly, I can't sell my degree. The reason is I use it. 1.5 years I used it, 100%. Then I can't sell my degree. Other people, same as other people. If I'm moving to IT field from the chemical and process engineering, that's also the same. You need that knowledge. We are software engineers now. Lot of people now uh, they are try to find a job from the IT field. Then they become business analytics or any other analysis job. That job also you can create a relationship between our degree and that job. I personally know because I visited all around Sri Lanka. Then I met a lot of people, especially engineers, engineer managers, couple of CEOs as well. Then if I got a time, I ask them because I need to uh, find my path as well. No? I'm also 1.5 years experience. Then I need to go more than that. From that, I am asking, what is a job role and how we going to survive that job role in that job role? Then that point, they are telling me they use the basics coming from the university. 85%, 90% people, they are telling like that. 10% they are telling, yeah, no point of the university. I didn't use anything from the university. But the reason, they have the degree. That's the reason they are in that position. Okay. The problem is they don't know what is the relationship. They can't find it. But as our department people, you need to find that relationship. And I have a very recent experience because uh, uh, last last week my friend called me and she asked me she need to resign from her job. The story is she's art our parallel batch, faculty of art graduate. She was graduated in I think 2021. Then after that she's trying to find lot of jobs. She is facing a lot of interviews, but unfortunately, she can't get a job. Then she faced the, I think, government teaching exams, and after that, she got a government teaching job. I think last month. Then she called me and she asked me, I need to resign. What is the procedure for that? Then I asked, what is the reason? Because you are trying to find a job. Now you need to resign. What's the reason? She said me, uh, I can't teach. Then I asked, what is the job role? What you are going to teach? Sinhala, grade 6, 7, Sinhala. Then I asked, what is your degree? Art degree, Sinhala degree. Then how you can't teach to the grade 6, 7 because you are graduate student? Then she said me, university lectures didn't teach us this syllabus. That's the reason I can't teach. So where's the problem? Problem is she didn't get anything from the university because university can't teach. University lecturers can't teach everything in the industry. The same thing apply our industry as well. Okay, they can't teach everything. They can teach basics. Our course content teach basics. Then we have the responsibility to get that basics and create a bridge and show your talent in the industry. That's the thing we need to do. The next question: why we learn these subjects? This discussion. I'm also did this discussion with my friends. You are also doing this discussion. I can remember the second year we are following mechanics of machine course. Then I'm thinking, I'm thinking, what is the point of that? Mechanics of machines, we are chemical and process engineers. Why we need that? And we have a couple of civil engineering courses. Then we are thinking, what is the reason we are following civil engineering courses? I'm also thinking like that. But now, today, I'm using these courses, these lecture notes for my designs, okay, for my day-to-day works. This course content really help you to show your talent to survive in the industry. What can you do at the university? If someone asks this from me 2022 or 2023 January, I will tell yes, exams and other events, organizing events, only that. Not only that, guys. Exams are one part. Everyone want to get A pluses, get a good GPA. Yes, that's our purpose. But the thing is, every time we need to think how we can apply that theoretical knowledge to the industry. Because we are learning to the industry, guys. Part of the batchmates, they are learning to get the PhD, go to the higher studies. Okay, I'm also learning for that. Honestly, couple of years, second year, third year, fourth year also. I'm thinking, no, I'm not going to industry because I can't survive the industry because I don't know how to apply this theoretical thing in the industry. Then I need to go higher studies. I'm thinking like that. But suddenly I move to the industry. But 75 to 80% of your batchmates normally study for learning for the industry. Then you need to apply these things to the industry in the real world. Every time you need to think how we are going to apply this to the real world. If you remember the first day you came to the university, it's like magic, no? I'm also faced that experience, no? The first day at the university. Then after a couple of days, you adjust. You're adjusting. Then after 1 year, you are going to shift to our department, chemical and process engineering department. Then the first day of that department also different. But couple of days, you are going to lectures, and after a couple of days, you can adjust it. The same thing in your A level, O levels to A level. Honestly, I am also thinking like this. I'm also thinking maths is like we need to find length of the uh, walls, length of the rivers, speed of the cars. That's the only thing we need to do in the maths. I'm also thinking like that after O level. Then I move to the uh, A level mathematics. Then first day in my mathematics class, I can remember the trigonometry. The maths teacher asked me to prove sine square theta plus cos square theta equal 1. She asked me to prove. Then I don't know how to prove. That is a gap. There is a gap between grade 11 mathematics and A level mathematics. Yes, same like this. But the thing is, we need to get basics from the O level mathematics. That's the point. After a couple of days, we are thinking like this. Yeah, this is the point. We get this point from this lesson from the grade 10 textbook. Then we can apply this point to this proof. Okay. Same thing in the industry. If you go to the industry, the first day, second day, they are not going to give a training. There are a couple of places in Sri Lanka, the good places, they are going to give a training, 1.5 year training, 1 year training, 6 months training. Yes. But some places, they are not going to give you trainings. First couple of days, they are give some introduction. They will give uh, site visits. Then after that, you need to start your work. Then you have a lot of responsibility. Okay, as an engineer, as a site engineer, you are going to get a lot of responsibilities. Then the problem is how you can handle that responsibilities, how you can handle that stress. Industry, yes, it is full of stresses every time. That's why I put this. What can you do at the university? University also, you had a lot of stresses. Then You can practice how you handle the stresses. Then that practice really help to the industry. As my experience, I use these things in the industry from the university. I get these things from the university. I didn't get a lot of training in the training my place. I participated in industrial training in the same place, but I get 3 months training. Then after first day, I attend my work in my office. Then I start the work. I get the responsibility and I move on. Still, I use the basics from the university. First one, you need to get education. The obvious, no. The reason you are coming to the university, you need to get education. You need to learn. But the thing is, you need to become an expert. How we can say I am expert? Expert means someone who knows 2% more than everyone else in the room. Simple thing. 2%. Then you can become an expert. In your academic life, second year, third year, you can find one point that is suit for me. You can find it. Some courses, yeah, this is really good. This is really good. I can go with this course. I can do this thing in the industry. Then follow it. Become an expert of this point. Then you can survive in the industry. If you need to do the PLC programming, if you know to do the HMI programming as a chemical and process engineer, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. Because chemical and process engineering means there's a very huge area. That's not only food engineering, biochemical engineering, not only that. You can become a PLC programmer with the chemical and process engineering. I personally know a couple of people who are doing PLC programming, but they have chemical and process engineering degree. Then I'm also asked them how you are doing this. And they said me, yeah, I am passionate about PLC programming. Then I go with this. If you are passionate about food engineering, go with it. If you are passionate about wastewater treatment, go with it. Become an expert. That's what you need to do in the education part. Okay. The main thing. What is the relationship, the lectures and the industry? All lectures, all course content is completely relatable to the industry, guys. I can give a couple of examples. You have safety course. That course you need to follow strictly because every industry, you are the responsible person. After graduating, I'm talking about. After graduating, you are the responsible person for the safety. You become that responsible person in the industry. Then you need to follow it. You have polymer courses. You have wastewater, air pollution control system design courses. And you have reaction engineering courses. You have biological engineering, food engineering courses, nanoparticle courses. All these courses you need in the industry. And especially your research and the design course. Design. I don't know about you. In my path, design play a huge role in my industry. If you need to design a reactor, tubular reactor, then you can get basics from the university. The thing is, you don't have any stress in the university. Why? You are not going to apply that design to the industry. No. But if you design that kind of thing in the industry, after a couple of days, you can see the results, okay? Because they are going to run that design. No. But in the university design, they are not going to run. Then you can play with that design. You can find height, you can find number of plates if you are going to design a distillation column. I'm talking only the chemical and process engineers, okay? If you are going to design that kind of things, you can play with it. That's the beauty of that design course. That's the beauty. It's real beauty. Then after that, you can apply that knowledge to the industry. Then you can get the knowledge from the university. No, that knowledge really helpful to the industry. Please keep in mind, if you are doing the design, don't think about the A pluses. I need to get A pluses anyhow. No, don't think about it. Try to follow the standards. Try to follow the real meaning of the design. Then you can get good marks. That's why our lectures give you a lot of time to it and a lot of help. They're giving various helps, because in my design, I face a lot of problems. Lot of problems. I can't calculate some constants. I can't find it. Then I discuss with various lectures in our department. Then I go with the design. Then that points really help to me to the industry. That's honest opinion of me. I don't know others. In my opinion, for my opinion, it is really help to me to survive in the industry. Because normally today I'm not only doing the wastewater treatment plant design, I'm doing a couple of distillation columns, evaporation columns. Uh, Last week I designed evaporation column to industry. Then I got lot of points from my design. Before I applied in the industry, I check with my design. Okay, I design a heat exchanger, cell and tube heat exchanger this year, January. Then I use that Excel sheet for the rough design. Then after that, I talk with the experts, then go with it. Those things come in from the university, okay? Not only exams. I'm also thinking like that. I'm also facing the exams. I need to get A pluses. I need to get first class to go to the higher studies. That's what I'm I my thoughts of the undergraduate life. But now I know we need that knowledge. Fortunately, I get that knowledge. Fortunately, I take a notes. Especially I have the notes with me. I'm doing a couple of lectures to you and other university. Then I use that lectures. Every time I refer my books, because I normally I'm taking notes. My colleagues know, my batchmates know, I'm taking notes using books. Then that notes really help me to the industry. Really help. Second one, the important part, internships. These 1.5 years, I saw a lot of intern students, not only University of Peradeniya, University of Moratuwa, University of Wayamba, University of Kalaniya, tech people. I saw a lot of industrial students come to the industry and get their training. They're really enjoying their training like this. I saw a couple of people like this. They're enjoying their training like this. I don't like this kind of guy, especially in my place. If I find this kind of trainer, I'm not going to give anything to him or her. The reason is, first you need to have uh, the thing. I need to get something from this uh, organization. The problem is, organizations or supervisors don't have time to give everything to you. You have responsibility to get everything from them. Because I know a couple of places, they have training programs. But unfortunately, you are going to 3 months training programs. Then a couple of places don't like that 3 months training. Then they don't give that training program. But a couple of places, they are giving 3 months training program. They have the standard and they are giving you the timetable, and they will support you. But some places, especially the good brand names, that places, that companies never give you that kind of training. But the thing is, you can absorb lot of things from that places. For that, you need to have courage. If you don't have, you can't get it, guys. This industrial training is the turning point of my life, especially. I don't know it's good or bad, but it is the turning point. First training also, I get a lot of things from the first training. Second training, it has completely changed my life. The reason is, I don't know. I have passion for the chemical and process engineering. It's obvious now. That's why I came to this department. Then I saw a couple of things. How I can apply my theoretical knowledge to the industry. I have small doubt because I can't survive in the industry. Every day I'm thinking like that because I don't know, because I don't know how to work in the industry, how I'm going to survive. I don't know. But I see a couple of points. I can apply my theoretical knowledge to the industry. Then I try to apply it. That's how I change my life in the industry. Okay, I know there are a lot of students here. Uh, I think next month or this year, they are trying to go to the internship. They are going to get industrial training. Then please keep this in your mind. You need to perform because this is the only place you can try your knowledge. After getting a job, you can't try. Why? Because it is industrial application. If you try it, if you go wrong, that points go wrong path, sometimes your job is in risk. But here you can apply your knowledge because they are not going to give you 100% responsibility. No, you can give inputs. If you're thinking about the food industry, food process, then there is a machine failure. Then you can give input to them. How we can do it like this? Can we check this? Yeah, you can do it. Then you can try. You use your academic knowledge in the industry, in the industrial training. Okay. After getting a job, you can't use that. You can use knowledge, but you can try. You can't try in this industrial people because you are trainers. No, you can ask me lot of things from the mechanics, electricians, any other people. But after getting job as an engineer, you can't ask. Why? You need to maintain that engineering level, okay, in the industry. Before you get the job, you need to get everything from the industry. In my training, I visited a lot of places, food industries, slow oil refineries, palm oil refineries, lot of things. Then I'm trying to get the process because I really like to be a process engineer, not a chemical and process. I really like to be a process engineer. Then I'm trying to get the process every time. Today also. Still, I'm visiting a lot of places all around the Sri Lanka. Now I visited, I think, more than 80 or 90 industries. That industry, I'm trying to get the process, trying to learn the process. If I got a chance, I'm trying to get the process because I'm fascinated about that. I think you are also same because you are also come to the chemical and process engineering department. No, we are the guys who know unit operations more than anyone. Try with the mechanical people. I'm also doing process engineering course in University of Jaffna, but unfortunately, it is mechanical department. Then it is really hard to give knowledge to them about unit operations because they don't know the basics. I'm wondering about that because they are same. They are also the engineering students. That's how I know our basics coming from the second year, the unit operations. It's really important to us to survive in the industry. It's really important. That's why I'm telling this industrial training, really important part of your university life. Okay, don't act like this. Don't. This is not a vacation, guys. Lot of students think, my batchmate also, they are thinking this is a vacation for us. University, it's not a vacation. We need to learn and we need to submit assignments and we need to go for the quizzes. And after that, we need to face the exams and get A pluses or C, everything. After that, there are no lectures here. Then we can sleep. We can enjoy. I know a couple of people, not our department, other department, they are playing computer games in their industrial training. Today, they are trying to find jobs. The reason, they don't get anything from the industrial training. That's why our course content has 8 credit for this industrial training. That's the reason for that. You need to apply your knowledge to the industry. Then this is the time. This is these 6 months. Apply your knowledge and get knowledge from the industry. Because the lectures can't teach everything. You can learn from the industry. How the boiler works, how the stack emission work, and how the process goes on, and what are the safety concerns in that industry. If you go to the ice cream factory, that ice cream factory had cool rooms. It's one example. That cool rooms working on sometimes ammonia, sometimes other cooling system. Then what are the safety precautions in the industry for that ammonia? Ammonia is a toxic gas. No? If it is released to the environment, then we need to get precautions. What are the precautions? You can learn from the industry. If you go to the ice cream factory, you can find it. That all the things coming from the industry, industrial training, you can get. That is a bridge, guys. You are not going to face as a fresher in the industry. First, you got industrial training. In Sri Lanka, we have a couple of places. Unfortunately, we can't get some opportunities in there. Personally, I'm trying to request opportunities from them, especially because in Sri Lanka, we have now 5 pharmaceutical factories. Okay, 5 pharmaceutical factories. Near future, I think this August, uh, another pharmaceutical factory will start their production. They are going to export their product to Nepal and Bangladesh as well. They're starting the very huge pharmaceutical factory. But the point is, all they are engineers, mechanical engineers, chemical and process engineers. They are bringing from India. The reason is, in the industry, they don't like to get our people because we don't have experience in the pharmaceutical industry. That's the reason. But if we had a very good industrial training there, if we can get a couple of opportunities there, then you can become a good pharmaceutical engineer. Then you can go there and work because that's a Sri Lankan company. Okay, there are a lot of companies in Sri Lanka. You can work. You can work. Then get the experience from there. Then obviously you can create that bridge. Third one. First one, I'm talking about the education. Second one, industrial training, internships. Then if you need to build a bridge, you need to develop these skills. Personally, I'm not a believer soft skill development in the university. I'm not that kind of believer because starting the university, there are a lot of people, not lectures. I'm not talking about lectures. I have seniors trying to build a soft skills. I'm not believer in that. We can't do it. If you need to build a soft skills, please try to organize events and design also. You can build your soft skills using your designs. How? Problem solving skill, teamwork, project management. That skills coming from your design. Okay, problem solving. All the problems you face in the design, you need to get answer for that. No? If not, you can't go. You can't complete the design. I have a lot of problems. I already told you. Then I get opinion from the lectures. And I'm thinking how I can solve this problem. That's how I'm developing. I'm not say I developed. I'm developing my problem solving skill. Still, why I'm talking about this problem solving skill? Because in the industry, every time you are going to face problems. Starting with political problems in the industry. starting with environmental problems, process problems. Engineer, as a chemical and process engineer, or as a manufacturing engineer, you are the responsible person for that problems. Then you need to solve that problems. To solve that, you need to develop this skill, and especially communication is skill. If you can't communicate properly, that is not good in the industry, because you are going to be a engineer. Then there are a couple of people going to work under you. Then if you can't communicate properly, then you can't maintain your professionalism and you can't maintain your engineering skills in the industry. I saw that kind of things in the industry. Couple of things. The communication, lack of communication, sometimes accident will happen, and sometimes the industrial politics will ruin you. There are things called industrial politics as well, okay? We need EQ to handle that kind of politics. We need IQ to handle industrial problems, other problems, process problems, safety problems, environment problems. We can use our IQ, but other political problems, we need to use our university. Also, we are facing that kind of problems now. Now also you are facing a strike. Then you are learning online mode. It's another problem. Then as a final year student, I talk about final year student. If you need to organize an event to the industry, event to your department, then you have a problem. Then try to solve that problem using your skills. All these things help to your industrial life, surely. And adaptability. You need to adapt, because industry is not a place like university. It's completely different. University, you have lectures, you have friends, then they are going to give you lot of helps. Every time they are behind, they are with you. But in industry, no. If something happen, lot of people in the industry, they are telling, I don't know. This responsibility, this engineer. Then you are on your own, guys. Then you need to adapt that environment. How you can adapt? Practice in the university. Okay. And if you become a good problem solver, you need collaborate communication, active listening. You need to listen everyone. Okay. Coachability, decision making, critical thinking. All these points you can practice in the university, because you are facing a lot of problems in the university, especially design, and another main thing, important thing, research. Okay, I know what are the problems we are facing sometimes. Then we need to solve that problems. In my research as well, I need to test tensile strength. Then I don't have facility. Then there is a facility outside. Then I try to reach that, but I don't have time. Then I make small testing, not accurate one, but I made a tensile tester, small tensile tester, help of my mechanical friend. Then after that, I test in first stage. Second stage, I test the tensile testing of my product from outside. If you face that kind of problem, please try to think and solve it. Get a solution from your own, on your own. Then you can develop that skill. That's how develop your soft skill. Not go participate the meeting and talking about soft skills every time. I can't give you soft skills, guys. I can't. As a speaker, I can't give you soft skills. I can say, this is soft skills you need to develop. Problems, other skills. I can't give things to you. You are the responsible person for that. You can develop it. Sometimes you don't know what are the places you can develop, what are the opportunities. Okay, guys, try to think about that. University is the place you can develop your soft skills. That's why in the starting point, I told you, this is like a cocoon, butterfly cocoon. Everything you can absorb from that cocoon, then you can become a real good butterfly. And these are the responsibilities. I'm going to talk about a couple of responsibilities of chemical and process engineering in the industry. The reason uh, in my uh, in my undergraduate life, I don't know what are the responsibilities. I know a couple of responsibilities. I don't know all the responsibilities. If you know the responsibilities, then you can learn for that. You can learn. Then you can't tell this course it's not relatable to us. You can't tell after knowing these guys, because you know the responsibilities. You can learn. First one, this is your responsibility, not the cleaning. Okay, this is not an engineer, not an engineer. This is food safety. You need to maintain hygienic conditions in the food companies. Then chemical and process engineer is the responsible person for that. If you not maintain the hygienic condition in your food process, think about what is going to happen in your job. Second one, what is the problem with this one? It's a really good industry. Then what is the problem? You can see the opacity of the stack emission. If we test this stack emission, it's going to fail because there are guideline. We have guideline in Sri Lanka and also the world. We have guideline. This is the TVOC, total volatile organic carbon. This is the volatile organic carbon limit. If you test this, it's going to fail. And also the turbidity. Then this is responsibility of yours. What is it? You are the responsible person to control environmental pollution. That's why you learn environmental pollution control system design course. That's the reason. Here, that's why you learn food process engineering course. That's the reason. Because in food process engineering course, you are going to learn GMP, good manufacturing practices, HACCP, lot of things. That's why I'm telling university is the place you can get everything. Then you can create bridge on your own. Third one, untreated water dump into the environment. You need to treat this water before you dump it into the environment. You are the responsible person, chemical and process engineer. Engineering department going first thing, the problem is coming to the engineering department. Then after that, engineering department people are going to tell you in our company. Then he need to look this. Then you need to learn how you avoid these kind of situations. You need to learn. That's why we have wastewater course. Here, industrial accident. 1, 2. This is small accidents. We can't tell it is small. It's also the accident. This is another accident. These accident also, after accident, you are the responsible person for these two. Why? You followed safety course. You have. Okay. Near future, you are going to follow that safety course. Final year students, I think you already followed it. Then you are the responsible person to create safety guideline in your facility. If you create safety guidelines and if you maintain good safety environment in the industry, in your premises, then these kind of things will not happen. These kind of things not going to happen. That's why recently I'm telling, we need to learn from the university before you go to the industry. In the exams, lecturers not going to ask how you avoid this kind of accident. They are not going to ask. They will ask, what is OSAS? OSAS means it is coming from the safety guidelines. They will ask that. Then what? You are going to write a small paragraph. Then you are going to get A passes. Then after that, you got a job. Then in the job, your supervisor give you a task. please create a guideline for increase our safety. Then what you need to do? You need to follow your course. Then you can made you can make a safety guidelines, good safety guidelines, and you can maintain, and you can start a training programs to the laborers and to the employees of your premises. All the things your responsibility, guys. If one machine break, it is mechanical engineer responsibility sometimes, but sometimes it is also the chemical and process engineer responsibility, but especially it is mechanical engineering job. But this one, your job. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Your job. You need to follow. And the opportunities. You can see the difference between these two oceans. There are two oceans, red oceans and blue oceans. In the marketing, if you learn marketing, you already know there is a two oceans we are talking in the marketing strategies, Red Sea and the Red Ocean and the Blue Ocean. Same as the industry, okay? If you jump to the Red Ocean, you are in the competitive region. You have a lot of competition. Then you need to show your skill, you need to show your talent to remain in the industry. Because there are a lot of fresh graduate going to come to the industry every time. Think about the IT industry. One guy going to work to IT industry, then he start job, then he work in 1 year in that IT industry. Then in that year, special new technology will come to the world. Technology will release. Then fresh university student, they are still undergraduate student, then they are learning that new technology. But this experienced guy, he has 1 year experience. That experienced guy didn't learn that new technology. Then what is going to happen? That experienced guy will replace from this fresh graduate. Why? That's the IT industrial behavior. That's how to behave IT industry. They need new technology. They don't need experience. They need new technology. They are going to replace new fresh graduate every time. But in our industry, it's different. In our industry, we need experience, especially, and knowledge. You can get experience from your internships. After that, you starting your job. Year by year, you are going to get a lot of experience. Then you become a majored person in the chemical and process engineering. Then, what are these opportunities I'm talking about? If you jump to the red ocean, you need to show your talent every time. But if you jump to the blue ocean, you can create a lot of jobs because you don't have a lot of competition there. You are the only one person in there. Then you need to create jobs in the industry. You need to create job. Then you can go and you can fly high sometimes. There is a difference. I'm not suggest you to jump blue ocean or red ocean. I'm not suggesting. It's up to you guys. Think before you apply the jobs. How I'm going to survive. If you go to the very branded industry, you can learn a lot of things and you can get, I think, important value from that industry. But a lot of competition. But here in the blue ocean, less competition. But you are the person responsible for adding value to you every time. Because I am also working this kind of company. If I tell my company name, anyone don't know that name. But in the industry, they know that name. But it is not a big name. But we are working a couple of foreign projects as well. But they don't know the name. Then I am the responsible person for adding value for my career. If I go to the very branded name industry, then obviously I get a value because I can tell I'm working this company. I'm not going to tell what I'm going to do in what is my job role in the company, but I'm telling this is my company. Then it's really good. But in here, in this blue ocean, every time talking with others, I'm telling this is my company. I'm doing this one. I'm doing foreign project. I'm designing these process unit operations. I'm designing water treatment plants. I'm trying to tell the people because of this. Okay, there are two things: advantages and disadvantages. You can think before you apply the jobs. What is what suit for you? Red Sea, Red Ocean, or a Blue Ocean? But especially these opportunities rarely come twice. Okay, guys, opportunities rarely come twice. Don't let them slip away. Try to harvest it 100%. If you got opportunity, go with it. Don't let them slip. If it is slip, you need to find another opportunity in your life, in your industrial life. Okay. Finally, I'm going to talk about how you stay in the competitive industry. How? You can attend conference and workshops. That workshops conference will give you a lot of things. University give you knowledge, and this kind of conference give you another part of the knowledge. Knowledge has very broad area. Knowledge means course content. Yes, that's a basic knowledge for the industry. Then other new trends, new technologies you can gain from these conferences. As a undergraduate, you can participate. Exhibitions, conference. Sri Lanka also, we have this kind of exhibitions and conference. Try to participate these things. And industrial associations, you can participate and try to do advanced courses, online courses. You can follow it. In our, I think we face Corona season, no? 2019, 2020. Personally, I followed 5 or 6 courses, online courses. I have time, then I followed online courses, nano course, personal branding, business management, online courses. You can follow these kind of courses and get the knowledge and try to maintain your professionalism. Try to add value to you, and especially self-learning, YouTube learning. You can use YouTube to extract the processes. If I ask you what is the farm oil manufacturing process, I know you don't know. As students, you need to know what is a slope oil refining process. As a chemical and process engineering engineer, you need to know these things. How many of these students know how we are going to manufacture oncology medicines? You don't know. If you Google it, you can find that process. Try to get that processes from using YouTube or Google, anything, any other site. If I ask what is called fish meal, Sri Lanka, we have a couple of fish meal industries, fish meal. Then from that fish meal industry, that waste goes to the protein manufacturing. As a chemical and process engineer, you need to know. Personally, I don't know. In my undergraduate life, I don't know personally. That's why I'm telling to you, don't do that mistakes. Try to find, try to get that knowledge. Then you can perform in the industry. You know that thing before you attend the industry. Then surely you can show your talents to other people, industrial people. Then you will be irreplaceable people, irreplaceable engineer in the industry. You can, guys. This is one thing I want to highlight. This one. There are a lot of trends in the chemical and process engineering. I'm going to give you something. This is one new trend. This is not new for the world, but in Sri Lanka now, Sri Lankan industries think in the circular economy. Okay. The reason for this, I put this to the this presentation because I need to give something to you, to the new trend. Try to find what is circular economy. Normal circular economy is we all get a lot of things from the planets. Then we need to give. something to our planet. Then we need to recycle it, reuse it, value add, addition to the waste. This is normally circular economy. Try to find what is circular economy and try to learn about circular economy. That is really help to you in the industry. That's why I put this one to my presentation. Okay, guys. Thank you. You can ask me if you have any question. You can ask me.
Right, till they get ready. Actually, it's not a question. I will give you a comment, Akalanka, and to the audience. Yeah, I'm very glad that we resume isoTalk series after some time, because there was a pause and I kept, encouraging our new team to have it continued. But so we started with a very interesting talk, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you, Akalanka, for the insightful talk. So the topic was how to bridge the gap. You could have asked for a very experienced, experienced engineer, like having 10, 15 years experience, and we could get down somebody. But it is really important to have someone really fresh, because, and especially like someone like you passed out from the department, so now you got adapted to the industry, and that story is really live, Akalanka. Actually, I really enjoyed. I hope that our students also can get a lot of insight. Even for you guys also will have a very similar situation. And the thread behind Akalanka's talk, what I realized, the passion, right? I noticed when you were a student, like you are always passionate, self-learning, always you like to learn by your own, explore things. So we are also repeatedly mentioned to our students, like, how important it is to get ready yourself as a brand, as a package at the end of the day. And also, being very agree to the Akalanka, always I encourage you guys to YouTube, right? Always I'm asking at least YouTube 1 hour per day, learn something new. And the world trend, as Akalanka mentioned, uh, we like the world trend is like, the industry needs like uh, all, like, you should know everything, each and every piece, right, all around this. So I saw that energy in your talk, and also you talk a lot about skill development, and also having the mindset to learn, like it is lifelong. After graduation, it doesn't mean that learning is over. It's a continuous process. And yes, I just wanted to even, I wanted to give, because even always I'm also aligning with these ideas. So, I got resonate. So that is why I wanted to convey that. And thank you very much, Akalanka. I'm pretty sure that our students will have questions from their end. And also, Kalpages also put a message. He got to attend something and asked me to convey his greeting to you. And I noticed that Professor Maheshi also sent a message. Yeah, and apart from that, Karusa and Tushari madam and Manike madam also available. And yes, of course, we can give they will also comment, and of course, we can ask our student to direct their questions. Thank you again, Akala. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Akalanka, thank you very much. Actually, I was waiting for some questions from student. Unfortunately, up to now, I didn't hear. But on the other hand, if you are in the audience, I'm sure you will have asked questions. So that is the difference actually between the people who go to the best places and the others. So make sure, it's not just participating here and maybe listening and so on, but take maximum out of it, because that was a very interesting and then very useful talk actually. I just wanted to join in and then leave because I had some other work, but I actually stayed throughout because even we can learn from your presentation. So that is the important thing because as Professor Nadish mentioned, both sides. You were one of our students, and then you know what is happening here, and then you had very good industrial experience over the last 1.5 years. So you know how to relate things, and then also you mentioned things that actually we repeatedly tell our students. So I thought actually maybe when someone of your own people, when someone of your own person tells something like that, they will get the message better. But even though probably they don't speak, I do hope that they will get the message. And there are a couple of things actually I also want to stress here, the importance of industrial training. You are going to go 2 batches, you are going to go into training, and we will have meetings before that. And some of the things actually I wanted to tell was mentioned during the talk. That was very good. Because we know the turning point was training. So actually, I have mentioned actually to some student also your story because they were earlier also very successful people went out from our industry. They started that position from the training. You can look back and find out where are the people now, and you can ask them. They will say they started from the industrial training. So that is one important thing. And also the fact that some training places are not good is how you see it, because even from those places there will be a lot of things that you can see. They do it probably not the best way, but you can think, okay, is this the right way to do it? Can we, or can they do it better? So likewise, you can create opportunities to learn. And in other words, and other than that, actually one important thing is self-learning. Because we just train you to self-learn. That is actually our task. The field is vast. We can't give you all the information, all the knowledge, skills, and so on. But we give the basics so that based on that, you can actually go the distance. Again, I thank you very much for giving your experience and so on, and also actually contributing to teaching in our department with your experience. And I'm really happy a person like you graduating from our department. I'm sure you will go the distance. Thank you, Akalanka, again.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much, sir, for your valuable insights. And everything you said was very inspiring. And I wanted to ask just one question from you. That, as you said, as a chemical engineer, we have to face a lot of problems in the industry. So if we make a single small mistake, then it would cause some huge blunders. So how can we overcome that pressure in the industry while working, sir?
Yeah, that pressure, first thing is a teamwork. You can't get responsibility as a single person. In the industry, you are not going to get the responsible as a single person. There's a team, engineering team. Then you can work in that team. But the problem is that team, all the team members need to know what are the basics. If you don't know the basics, you can't go with the team. First, you need to go with the team. Then mistakes, we can't do the mistakes in the industry. That's a simple thing. We can do the mistakes in the university, exams, yes. But the industry, try to make minimum mistakes. That's why we are learning a lot of things from the university. There is a pressure. Every time we have pressure in the industry, we need to minimize the mistakes. After the mistakes, we can't reverse it now. Then we need to try reduce the mistakes. I'm talking about every time you need to get the get things from the university, then you can reduce that mistakes. I think
Thank you,
I give okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the Timire's question. What do you expect from fresh graduate who comes for an interview to you? Yeah, a good question. I saw a lot of fresh graduates now. 1.5 years, I saw University of Monitor fresh graduates and our graduates. The problem is, first thing they are expecting huge salaries. Personally, I need to talk because you are my juniors. No, first thing they're thinking about the salary. Yes, salary is one thing. We need good salary, but first you need to show your skill. This is my skill. Then you can demand you. If you ask first, this is a salary, I can't, this is my level, I don't like it personally. In my interviews, I ask what is, I will ask what is salary level. Yes, that's okay. But a lot of students I met, they are thinking about the salary. They don't like to attend, especially our company. They are thinking, this is low salary level. Sometimes this company will give more than that. Then I will go there. Personally, I got that message. Some students, that is not good thing. First, you need to show your skill. Then you can increase your value. Then obviously it is increase that salary. And I expect every time you need to do your design properly. I'm talking about my you ask about the who come for you. My interview, no. In my interview, I ask about the design and the safety thing. Because in the industry, as if you are going to work as a process engineer, you need to know the unit operations and how to design that unit operations. That's the basic thing. I will ask a couple of things about that design. Then salary level. You can demand you. It's okay. You can demand you. First add values to you. Then you can demand. Without value, industry don't like the people. Industry don't like to give salaries without any values, guys. Try to add values to you. That's why I'm talking with you. Try to learn using YouTubes and try to follow other courses, online courses. Then you can add value. Then you can demand. Okay.
And we have
Another
another
question.
question.
Yes.
Yes.
How to select a specific side in chemical engineering field? Specific side. If you go to the food industry, if you got a chance to go to the food industry, work as a food engineering executive or production executive, then the main focus of you in food engineering. That is one specific path. But the thing is, our course is very huge course, very broad one. Then we can adapt to food engineering, biological engineering, petroleum, nano, polymer, wastewater, waste value addition, anything as a chemical and process engineer. But if you have fashion for one food engineering, as example, because I have my batchmate, he has a fashion for the food engineering. Now he's following a PhD in Australia. Then he go there because of he has a fashion, food engineering. Then if you have fashion, you can select first. The first thing is fashion. You can select a specific side. Then you can put applications to food companies. If you really like to work in the food company, you can apply. If you really like to do a waste value addition, then you can apply that kind of company. But if you don't have any idea, try to apply chemical engineering job. Then that job will teach you what is the specific field you can follow. Because at normal industries, we have a lot of responsibilities. Food, if you go to the food industry, sometimes small food industry, sometimes they will give maintain hygienic condition, safety, and maintenance. Because the small food company, no? Then all the things come in with your fashion, but you don't have any fashion about this specific field. You need to find a find a specific site from the chemical and process engineering. That's up to you. I think you got the answer to your question. Is there any questions?
Hi, sir. And good evening. Thank you for your valuable thoughts. I have a question, sir, but about the research and development. How the research of I saw one post in LinkedIn that in one foreign company has more than 1,000 number of chemical engineers for research and development. How this research and development plays a major role in industry, and as we have to take the engineering intern in coming month, is it better to do the intern as the research and development projects in company?
Yes, if you have passion to do the research, do the higher studies, you can find a place, follow the research. Actually, my place also following, we are doing a lot of researches, but our side is waste management, waste water and solid waste. We have the research and development department as well. But if you go to the industry, the main industry, huge food companies in Sri Lanka, they are doing research and development. If you got the chance to attend that kind of companies, you can do. But first, you need to find what is your research and what is your fashion. Then you can find the research and development place. But please keep in your mind, if you need to go to the industry with research and development, find a place can do the research and development and learn industrial things. There are a couple of places in Sri Lanka. Some places they are only doing research and development. If you are going to go to the higher studies, yes, that's the place for you. You can do the research and development there. Then you can publish it and you can go to the higher studies. But if you want to go to the industry, don't go that kind of place, because you need to get couple of things from the industry before you attend as a chemical and process engineer. Then you need to go better place, the very good industry, and try to do the research. That's up to you. But the thing is, you can do the research with them. But I don't know the 3 months training, what is their idea. But you can do it from some places. But all the places, no. The small companies, they don't like to do the research and development because they don't have money for that. They are going with the process. That's the actual situation. If you need to do research and development and the industry, try to find that kind of suitable place. Normally, if you go to the Melbourne or Manchi, I personally know they are following couple of research. If you go to the INSEE Eco Cycle, they are also doing research and development projects. You can go with it. If not, you don't need to go to the industry. If you need to go to higher studies, try to find research and development place. Then that's a better place for you.
Okay, thank you.
So have you got any questions? More questions from...
No, I think. No.
Okay. So it seems we are not having any questions anymore. So that was a very informative talk, and a very big thank you to Engineer Akalanka Rathnayake for sharing this much needed information with us, spending his valuable time here. And you mentioned the importance of practical knowledge, and of course how we should pursue the passion that we are into, and the safety precautions that we should consider. Everything you described here. So thank you so much for joining with us today. And we are about to having the experience of internship soon. So this was a kind of talk that we should listen to before we heading out to the internship. So thank you again. And I would like to invite Sanumi Vijayakonda, the Secretary of Society of Chemical and Process Engineering Students, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Hiruni. Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks today as the 13th session of isoTalks series comes to a grand end. On behalf of the Society of Chemical and Process Engineering students, I would like to thank our guest speaker, Engineer Akalanka Rathnayake, for taking time out of his busy schedule to share these priceless thoughts on bridging the gap from university to industry. It was truly inspiring to hear from a graduate of our very own department. Next, I would like to thank our academic staff who always guides and encourages us. We sincerely appreciate your consistent support. Let me express my heartfelt gratitude to Professor Nadis Surya, Senior Treasurer of the Society of Chemical and Process Engineering students, for directing us through every event. Sir, you truly motivate us to do better. Also, I would like to thank all the committee members and the students of our department for their time and effort. It was everyone's dedication that made this event a success. Last but not least, I should express my heartfelt appreciation to all the participants for engaging in this event. With that, I would like to conclude my speech by thanking all of you once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And beyond being an engineer, isoTalks leads you to be a brand in the industry. So until we meet again with another exciting chapter of isoTalks, it's goodbye from now. So have a nice day.